Why is it that Arsenal want to kill so many people? Oh my goodness. I don't really know. Like, the pressure of watching Arsenal is more than the pressure of just doing exams sometimes in school. The pressure that you're under when you want Arsenal to win against a team that you feel like is not even the best team, and still you feel like you're gonna die anytime. You feel like your heart is gonna stop any single time. I don't understand why Arsenal really keeps doing this. Leicester City were not supposed to come back in the game, looking at the first half, how everything in the first half had gone. Why is it that Arsenal don't really play the game if they're playing the small teams? Against Manchester City, Arsenal was so good. Against Aston Villa, Arsenal was so good. And right now, if you look at Arsenal versus Leicester City, it wasn't that game that was supposed to be that nerve-wracking, that brings a lot of emotions in it. But I don't know why it happens just like that, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Mr. Laughter right here. We are in this channel. Welcome to the channel. It's Mr. Laughter right here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's dive into the game between Arsenal and Leicester City. We know Arsenal won already 4-2. That is the scoreline, but this scoreline wasn't what everyone expected. I predicted 4-0, but you never know. These teams that have just been promoted, Leicester City wanted to ruin Arsenal title contention. And that is what we're going to talk about today, because we feel like every single moment Arsenal play a small team, either they compromise them or they don't really play the game that they're supposed to play. I don't know whether they were just thinking Leicester City were not going to come back in the game. And for sure, Leicester came back in the game, which is totally something that I never expected. No Arsenal fan really expected Arsenal to have drawn 2-2, right? Winning, actually throwing a 2-0 lead in the first half. Don't get me wrong, first half was really, really good. Everything was perfect. The game was perfect. The way Arsenal played was so, so good. Every single moment we see Martinelli get the ball, that was really good for him. Martinelli was so electric. Trossard was on point. The first half was so good. We controlled the game so well. I don't really know what happened in the second half. Either they thought they had already won the game 2-0, thinking that Leicester City would not come back in the game. Without the coming in of this young boy, Nwaneri, guys, Arsenal could have suffered. It could have really drawn and squandered the chance to really capitalize on Manchester City dropping points at Newcastle. Why does Arsenal want to do this? Why is it when we are playing the small teams, Arsenal don't really play the normal game that they play? Mikel needs to really see a way to help Arsenal really play the game that they're supposed to play every single moment in any Premier League game. I was really, really annoyed with Arsenal today. But I'm glad they won at the end. If it wasn't because of Trossard, Arsenal could have come out with 1 point today. Total dropping of the point, which is not something we expected of Arsenal in any situation. In this game, in a game that we feel like Arsenal should have won even freely without any goal scored against them. Why? Mikel needs to answer that question. Why is it when we are playing against a smaller team, we don't perform to the maximum? Look at the game we played against Manchester City. It was a very perfect game, a game that was really good for Arsenal. Everybody was praising Arsenal because of that. But now we don't know why. When we are playing a small team, we just almost switch off. Whenever we scored the goals, we just feel like, we're going to see this out. Why do you see out the 2-goal lead? You're supposed to score more goals. Goal difference is very, very important in the Premier League. Look at Liverpool. Liverpool won their game as well. Manchester City got a draw, but it's not over yet. It's just only September. We need to start our game. I know we haven't been beaten completely in the Premier League, but we still need to play the game that doesn't need us to be emotionally attached to the end of the game. It was nerve-wracking. But credit goes to Arteta for bringing in Nwaneri, because I feel like without him, Arsenal could have gotten this draw. But because he really brought in the substitute that we needed, Nwaneri, look at the first touch that he came in. Straight away, he showed that we need a goal. We need to score a goal so that we can really perform as well as possible. He brought in the difference. I don't know why he is not just starting in the Arsenal Premier League. He is a great direct replacement for Odegaard. And Arsenal need to really capitalize and see that Odegaard is replaced fully. Don't get me wrong, Trossard played well. He scored even a goal for us. But I feel like either Bukayo Saka today was, I don't know, he didn't play well completely. First half was fine. Second half, he was totally down. Not even seen in the game. I felt like instead of taking Martinelli, they could have just gotten Saka out. But I don't know why. Mikel keeps this guy in the pitch. I know it's always good to keep your best players in the field for a lot of reasons. But also we know that if your best player is not performing, you need to bring in something else, right? So it's just a matter of doing the right thing, I would say. But all in all, Arsenal played well. We deserve the win. We deserve the goals. All that we scored was deserved. Manchester gave an own goal for the goal that Trossard scored. But also we need to really play our game. Come PSG, I don't want to see this issue where Arsenal is just going to be complacent and think that they are not playing the biggest team in the Premier League. All the Premier League teams are worth playing for. They need to change their mentality, change their idea, change the way they think about certain teams. Imagine if Arsenal could have drawn today. It was going to be mad. Everybody was going to be mad in the Premier League. Even the fans and non-Arsenal fans were going to be mad at Arsenal for losing or even drawing against Leicester City. The good thing is we did not draw, and we really, really think with this win, it's going to help us so much. Now we are all tied in points, 14 points, one draw, and the rest is win, which is really, really good for the Arsenal. Arsenal hasn't lost yet. They still have 100% record for the season, not even beaten, but 2 draws, which is really perfect for the start. And Liverpool, we see they're also playing so well. And Liverpool, Arsenal, and Manchester City, I feel like they're still going to be in this race, and it's going to be a 3-horse race, in my view, looking at the way Liverpool is playing, unless something changes for Liverpool. But I feel like Manchester City without Rodri, it's going to be very, very difficult to see them out and see how they can really perform in most of cases, in most of the matches that are coming. But all in all, Arsenal played well, in my view. Everything was good, with the exception of just losing their mind right after coming back from the break, of which the 2 goals were perfect. I would say one was a deflection and the other one just perfect goal scored. Kyle Firo should have done better, but we feel like sometimes games like that happen. You feel like someone is not in the team, or the team is not in the game. You're controlling everything, and something slightly happened, motivates them, and that's what happened. Leicester City got that first goal, and the first goal really, really motivated them. They thought they would get something out of the game. And we already know Cooper, as he always plays against Arsenal. It's very difficult with him. But I'm glad and I'm excited that Arsenal, at least at the end, got the point, and got the 3 points that we needed, and we move on to PSG come Tuesday, and we see what else will come. Let me know in the view, what do you think about, what is your view on the game? What do you really liked about the game, and what is the things that you don't really enjoyed in the game? But this was an emotional roller coaster watch for me, but I don't know about you. So let me know in the comments. Subscribe to the channel if you want to be part of it, and also let's move on to the next level of our game. game so we can discuss Arsenal and bring this community to a very, very good move and a good mood. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you again in the next video. One love. Thanks.